I am so excited to let y'all know that coming up on January 14th, we will be having our next Inspiration Conspiracy video hop. I will put a link down below in the video description to the last hop if you're not familiar with exactly what that is. It's basically sort of a little mentoring program for smaller arts and crafts related YouTube channels. And I get together with some other more established channels, and we do a video hop with them so that we can share some of our viewers with these smaller channels to help them grow. It's a lot of fun. Like, I'm already putting together the next one for April, and I can't wait. But this hop on the 14th, I think it will go public at 1:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, if I remember right. You don't have to be sitting at your computer at that time. That's just when all of our videos will be released publicly, but the hop is always there. You can visit it at any time. And if you're watching this video, just come back here and you will find the hop video on my channel. You can watch my video, and then in the video description there will be a list of links for all the hop participants. You just click on the first link in that list to go to the next hop participant, and you just keep clicking on the first link in their lists, and you will have a seamless hopping experience. There are, let's see, there's a total of 13, 9 small channels, and 4 host channels. These are the larger channels that, we're helping out these smaller channels. And your host channels for this upcoming swap will be myself, will be Lindsay Wyrick, the Frugal Crafter, will be Rachel Dewan, she's Jazzy Creations, and Leanne LaFleur, who has a couple different YouTube channels, one for fine art, one for mixed media, I think. And we will be having, like we did last time, we did the tandem hop, because I had 2 groups, and you hop through the one list, and then after you get back to the video you started with, you're done. But then below, there'll be a link to a whole separate hop group. So you can link over there and hop through their group. Well, this time we have 3 groups hopping at the same time. So you'll hop through one group, and there will be a link that will take you to the other group that you can hop through, and then they will have a link to take you to a 3rd group that you can hop through. The videos are each about 10 minutes long, so it's easy to hop through one group in one sitting. You could hop through all 3 in one sitting if you have that kind of time. Or you can save them for different sittings, whichever you want to do. But it's, we divide it up like that in easy, manageable chunks for you, instead of one huge, long one that you would lose your place where you left off. Can't remember who you've seen or who's coming next. That irritates me. It really does. I like things to be, easy. So, that is how the hop works. That is when the hop will happen. And that is who is participating in the hop. Now, I frequently get asked by smaller YouTube channels how they can participate in an Inspiration Conspiracy video hop. And hopefully by this time I will have a blog post that I can direct you to that will, spell all that out for you. But I can tell you it is by invitation only. And that is not because we're snooty or picky, or you're not good enough, or whatever. That has absolutely nothing to do with it. The reason why it's invitation only is because these little small groups that we're doing like this, they work. They work really well for everyone involved. I'm not going to mess with it, okay? So I can't just add everyone who wants to be involved. I have to have limits. And I really hate telling people no. It hurts me to do that. So I invite the ones that I can. There are some things that you can do to increase your chances of getting an invitation. Because here's what I look for. First thing I look for is a small channel, less than 1,000 subscribers. So those are the channels that I target. And it's not just me. I do have a couple of people who help me. They keep an eye out for, new channels that have a small subscriber base that are doing good stuff and maybe deserve more exposure. You know, they send me your links. So I've got feelers out there. So, yes, fewer than 1,000 subscribers. I also look for, the second thing I look for when I go to your channel, I'll check to see how often you upload. Okay, not how often, how consistently you upload. Doesn't mean you have to upload every other day. Even if it's once a week, perfectly fine as long as it's consistently once a week. You know, if you do 2 weeks and then there's a 3-month gap and then 4 weeks and then a 2-month gap, you know, that's not consistent. And there's nothing wrong with that. That just tells me that this is, you know, it's a hobby, you're having fun, you just upload when you feel like it. Perfectly fine. But for the inspiration conspiracy purposes, I'm looking for channels that are serious about providing consistent content. You know, they're serious about growing their channels. Not necessarily growing it into a business. You know, I mean, that's an option, that's certainly fine. But just serious about providing consistent content. Those are the channels that I'm looking for. So, upload consistently. Clearly, I have to like what you're doing. That doesn't mean that it has to be in my genre, you know. I look outside the papercraft, mixed media art journaling thing. So I look for all kinds of different content. Doesn't have to be, you know, my kind of stuff, but it does have to be something that that I like, is appealing, and that is well done. You know, not doesn't have to be the best ever, but just that you have obviously given your best effort in what you're doing. I look for that. I don't look for polished professional videos. They do have to be process videos. If your channel is nothing but project shares, flip-throughs, hauls, happy mail, you know, certainly nothing wrong with that. My channel's full of that stuff. But if there are no process videos, which is a video that shows you actually making something or doing a technique, then I tend to kind of shy away from those, because I really want all of our hot videos to be a teaching moment. You know, where you learn something or you see a demonstration of some kind. Those are some things that might kind of increase your chances a little bit, and I hate to make it sound like it's some kind of freaky lottery or something, because it's just a video hop. But it is fun, and it is a good way to bring some more exposure to your channel. So it's a good thing for everyone, and I'm just going to keep going and reach as many people as I possibly can. And we'll continue to do that. As long as y'all continue to keep watching the hot videos, and they're a good thing, I'll continue to make them, which means I'll continue to seek out more new channels to help. So that's something I'm really kind of passionate about now, is helping those channels, just giving them a little boost, you know. Can't do anything other than introduce people to their channels. Whether or not those people stick around is up to them. They're going to have to work to keep them there. But I can at least give them that chance, and I want to do that. I enjoy doing that. It's fun. So, don't forget, January 14th is the day. We will be hopping. You can access the hop from any of the participants' channels. There's no beginning or end. The way it's structured, you can start anywhere and you will still make a complete round. So I won't list all the participants at this time, but you can also access the hop from the host channels over with Leanne and Lindsay and Rachel, or myself. So that is all I have to ramble about today. The end. We have a fine art painter coming up. We have, oh wait, that's in the next group. Is there a fine art painter? Oh no, yes. We have fine art painters. And 4 host channels. I've gone completely blank on my host channels. Oh my gosh, who are they? Me? Jeez Louise. I'm drawing a complete blank on who my people are. which is kind of embarrassing because basically all I can remember is me. Okay, here's the problem. I have 3 groups, actually 4. I've started the one for spring, and it's hard for me to remember who's in which group. This is totally justifiable idiocy on my part. See, Rachel. Rachel is in our group. See, that just came to me because she just said something just the other day. Okay, Rachel. Let me look. Hang on. It takes a while because I have like an iPhone 2. Leanne LaFleur. It's coming back to me now. Lindsay Wyrick. Rachel Doohan. She is, what is she? Jazzy something. Jazzy Creations. Take 2. What?
Are you filming?
Yes. Yes. Go on. Low. Cover. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. He's cooking. Trying.
I saw that.
Okay. Go away. Okay. Totally lost my place. I think I really need to start this whole dang thing over because my brain is gone. Honestly, I can't remember. Okay, take 3.